wouldn't think it was September, would you?
Nope. Still a hot one out there.
It's an engine summer.
It is. It is. I'm getting tired of it too.
It may be this way until October and November.
I don't like sweating.
And I know, and I don't like when you sweat.
No, because it stinks.
It's next to me, we're at
That's
close
right.
quarters here.
Yes, we are. Well,
I know.
welcome.
I'm underpaid for this.
Yeah. So, come to think of it, we both demand a raise.
Hey, well, you can't raise. You can only go up from nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Something from nothing is still something. Hello and welcome to your old news update. I'm Izzy Fitz.
And I'm Bud Driscoll.
But is that who you are? Let's shout out to our sponsors. What do you say? Eagle Crest Retirement Community,
All right.
1501 East Magnolia.
That's the place.
Howdy. Headley's Clothing, 1829 South 9th. Howdy.
Yeah.
And Smoky Hill Museum, 211
West Iron.
And topping the headlines from yesteryear.
September 11th, Blast from the Past in 1988. Suzanne Summers, remember her? Three's Company. And you're no Jack Tripper.
Yeah, I'm no Jack Tripper.
An actress and a Las Vegas entertainer will be the guest speaker at the 15th annual dinner, banquet and dance sponsored by the St. John's Hospital Society of Sobriety.
Society of Sobriety.
Summers is the child of an alcoholic and has recently written a book about her life entitled Keeping Secrets. Despite her public success, which began when she played Chrissy in the television show Three's Company and was the blonde drove by in the T-Bird in American Graffiti.
Yep.
Summers' personal story reveals...
She was a beautiful lady.
Yes, it reveals a childhood of pain and fear, though, brought on by her father's drinking binges.
Oh, man.
And maybe it helped feed her success.
That's right. Maybe it did.
Most actors are unhappy,
That's right. That's what makes them so interesting.
I know.
September 14th, 1988. In a scene reminiscent of the gasoline shortage days of the mid-1970s, cars were lined up bumper to bumper Tuesday at the gas pumps at Coastal Mart Convenience Store, 1103 East Crawford. Credited a cheap gasoline price, 69 cents a gallon.
69
Oh,
cents.
let me play you a sad
69
song.
cents. I can't take it.
Yeah, they drew the crowd. Throughout the day, motorists waited in lines to fill their tanks with gasoline, priced more than 20 cents a gallon, less than the market rate. So even 89 cents a gallon. It was dirt cheap. In Salina, Coastal Mart touched off a gas price war over the weekend. They declared war, by golly. The low point for gas prices came early Monday when a gallon sold for a mere 62 cents at C-Mart.
Remember when you could fill up your tank for $10 or $15?
That's right. That's right.
Those days are gone.
That's right. They had PF flyers. Stop on a dime, give you 9 cents change.
Oh, well.
Those were good days.
Those were the good old days.
All right.
Speaking of good old days, September 13th, 1938. Salinas has a new street.
It does.
Or will soon have.
Soon have.
As the red tape has been unwound. It is the apparently they didn't go through the county commission.
Yeah, exactly.
It is Broadway Boulevard.
Broadway. It's out there.
Just now it is known to the city's, county, and state officials as the Highway 81 bypass.
Oh, man.
And now, we always wanted to make it to Broadway. You just go down.
Yeah, that's right.
If you want to be a star on Broadway, you don't have to go very far.
All right, we'll wrap this one up.
Wrap it up.
With a near tragedy that was averted.
Near.
September 10, 1913, the one-year-old son of Mr. and Mrs. William Craig of South 2nd fell from a second-story window this morning and struck on a brick sidewalk, but suffered no injuries. Wow. Further than what he was just somewhat dazed by the fall. He recovered immediately and no signs of internal injuries had appeared at noon today. The little fellow pushed against a window screen, and when it gave way, he pitched head foremost to the sidewalk below.
Izzy was dropped on his head a lot when he was a kid, and he seems
That's
okay.
right. That's right.
Drills a little bit, but he's okay now.
Yeah. Is that what you said? You be quiet, Madge.
Oh, sorry.
Read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
Yes, and take care. Don't push in any windows.
That's right.
We'll see you yesterday. All right. The witticisms just flowed.
Oh, we're so good.
I know. Okay, September. What's going on that weekend? 18th.
It's football season.
Football, yes. Football. Shall we take? Oh, we won't bring Izzy Jr. into this. He's had how is the surgery?
Well, it's tomorrow at 2:30.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought he was already.
No, he hasn't had it. All right, count us down. We'll talk about something. Football season.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
All right, 5, 4, 3.
Well, fall brings many things, but
It sure does.
the most pleasant thing is maybe football season.
It's right, the gridiron.
The gridiron. I hear
The
you were
gridiron.
once a football player. Weren't
Yeah, for about 4.5 minutes.
you? 4.5 minutes.
Then I busted my leg. My
Ah.
career was cut very short.
He shouldn't
very
have been
short.
a tackle dummy.
Well,
Well, they promised if you'd been a tackle dummy, you'd get a position
all the
on
cushion, I prevented everybody else's injuries.
that. No.
Well, hello and welcome to your old news update. We'll get away from the fat jokes.
Yeah, you made him, not me.
That's right, I'm Izzy Fitz,
I'm Bud Driscoll.
and yeah, you are.
I am.
Let's shout out to our sponsors. What do you say?
Okay.
Eagle Crest Retirement Community,
Woo-hoo.
1501 East Magnolia.
Yes. Great. Howdy.
Howdy. And Headley's Clothing, 1829 South 9th, and Smoky Hill Museum, 211.
West.
Excuse me, West Iron.
Not West at you, but West Iron.
Yeah, West of Chew.
West
Topping the headlines from yesteryear. September 17th, 1963. Pardon me for that sneeze, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
All right. It appears Secretary of Agriculture Orville Freeman
Orville.
means business incoming to Salina Wednesday night. His announced reasons for coming to Salina is, and I quote, to find out what Kansas farmers really want and what they really think.
Ooh.
And it appears he will give them plenty of opportunity to tell them.
So what do you think they told him? 63.
Oh, they wanted more for their crops.
Yeah.
And they wanted the government to pay them. And the government listened. So they could get reelected.
So I'm sure it turned out very good for him.
It did. Moving right along.
September 17th, 1938. Well, this may not have turned out okay. A liquor cachet valued at $375, which in today's
That was a
money,
cheap
couple
drunk
thousand.
back then.
I know. It was seized about 9 o'clock this morning by Sheriff U.S. McDonald.
U.S. McDonald.
U.S. McDonald.
Did he have a farm?
Old
E-I-E-I-O.
McDonald. In the U.S. On a farm near Headville.
Headville. That's
And
it.
Ray Holler of this city,
Of this city.
was taken into custody. County officers laid on the cachet in a farm barn hayloft all night, arresting Kohler when he drove in this morning. The liquor, 15 cases of whiskey, was brought to the county jail strong room.
To the strong room.
For a very strong party.
That's
later.
right.
I don't think how that liquor made it out of the county jail.
No, it probably didn't. They probably had a pretty good party. 100 years ago, September 16th, 1913, G.L. Hudkins of the Ford Motor Car Agency. Imagine. Think about this.
Think about it.
Today announced that he had practically completed his plans for the erection of a new building of his own on North 7th to be used as the headquarters for the business in central and western Kansas.
Ooh.
He expects work to start on the new structure within the next 2 weeks, and it is hoped to have it ready for occupancy by the first of the coming year. So in other words, if he'd have been as successful, Salina would have been the Detroit.
Detroit of the Midwest. Got him.
Detroit of the Midwest. Think about that.
It's be dirty
Just
and
imagine all the possibilities.
smoggy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got
Then
pizza.
we'd be, yeah,
light bulbs.
pizza and light bulbs.
That's all.
That's right. They tried to make aircraft here, but that didn't work
Yeah.
out.
September 19th, 1913. J.M. Ivy,
Ivy.
a Union Pacific night watchman, or switchman, not
Switchman.
Switchman,
Switchman, watchman, potato,
Yeah.
potato, tomato,
Yeah.
tomato.
slipped and fell last night as he was adjusting a coupling knuckle preparatory to making a coupling and a boxcar. Wow, that's preparatory to making a coupling. And a boxcar passed over him. Mr. Ivy was not touched by the car wheels, but the brake beam struck him and broke 3 of his ribs.
Got him right there.
You know, that happens when they're struck by a train.
That's right. September 20th, 1913. Dateline Solomon.
So then,
There were 480,157 pounds of melons sold this year by the Sand Springs Melon Growers and Produce Association.
wow.
A Garten,
Garten.
living near Abilene. I wonder if he's related to Carl Garten
Well,
at the extension office. We'll have to ask him. He was the big grower of the year, with J.G. Weckel living 2 miles east of Solomon, a close second. Mr. Garten sold 62,000 pounds of melons,
of
and
melons.
Mr. Welkel sold 56,000 pounds. It was a close race.
That's a lot of melons.
A lot of
I'll tell you.
seeds.
Seeds.
That was before they built you could grow seedless melons, I'm sure.
I know.
That was a long time ago.
Well,
Yep. Well,
Okay.
read more about the way things used to be in the look back section of Monday's Salina Journal.
go have a melon on us.
That's right.
And we'll see you yesterday.